All right, we've got one break tonight, and that is Chrome Baseball, Topps Chrome Baseball to be specific. So we do at the moment have some unpaid teams. We'll go ahead and go over the information that we have on tap tonight, and then I'll take another look at that point and see what, if anything, is still sitting unpaid, and whatever might still be there at that point in time, we will offer up in chat and give you a chance to add to your tally if you want to pick that up. But first things first, let's go over our information. I'm also going to maybe slightly adjust this camera situation a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to. I hit the tripod. I'll just tell you straight up, I did. I think I kind of have it crooked now, but I guess it'll be all right. Okay, so my feedback is automated on eBay. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. And then, of course, the other thing there is to say thank you, because I always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with us. And we're going to take a look now at what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow's going to be crazy busy, crazy busy. We have got 3 new releases, and we're going to break some of all of it. It'll be a 3-box break of Immaculate Collegiate Football, and that is a little over a half case. That is a 5-box case, so there's no way to do an actual half, so we're slightly over a half. Then we're going to do 8 boxes of Stadium Club Baseball. That is a half case. And then we're going to do 6 boxes of Donruss Football, and that is a third of a case. All of those are loose boxes from shared cases. And nonetheless, it's going to be a long break tomorrow night, so bring snacks and settle in. On Thursday night, we are going to open a half case of Black Football, Panini Black, and that is loose boxes. Friday night will be another half case quantity of loose boxes of Stadium Club Baseball. Then both Saturday and Sunday will be off nights. So that is what it looks like in the days ahead. Now, as far as consolation cards, we don't worry about that here. There's a lot of cards in this break, and every team is going to pull some cards, so we've got no worries there. And shipping-wise, I'm going to project this, guys, for Saturday. That's always plus or minus a day, and I'm going to hope that I can get it out to you a little faster than that. There is still a break or two to go out ahead of it, but they're pretty quick sort and ship type breaks. So I'm hoping, feeling like maybe it's going to go out ahead of Saturday, but telling you Saturday to be on the safe side. Now I'm going to bring you back to me for a hot second, and I'm going to go over here and see where we sit as far as our unpaid teams. I'm hoping they got paid, but that's too much to hope for, I imagine. Yeah, they're still setting unpaid. So we have 3 teams available here tonight. That is going to be the Cincinnati Reds for 40 is where this is what they ended out on eBay. The Marlins at 26 and the Brewers at 35. So here's the deal. If someone is offering the same dollar amount, and we have somebody that just wanted 1 team and somebody else wanted 2 or 3 teams, then the tiebreaker would be, of course, the person who wanted the multiple teams, just because that will make our lives a little faster and easier. So that is what I need to find homes for: the Reds, the Marlins, and the Brewers. John is here. Hi, John. You said you didn't buy anything, but can you buy something? Well, yes, John, you could buy one of those 3 teams. The Reds, the Marlins, and the Brewers are unpaid teams if you want them. And hi, Dominic. How are you? You heard the rundown there on the unpaid stuff, so I think you know what's what there now. I'm just catching up on chat. And T-Man is here, and Josh, and 46 Beans is looking like he is interested in the Marlins, but John is potentially interested in all 3. John, I have to get out the calculator because I'm really bad with math in my head. I know, that's embarrassing. I shouldn't say that out loud, should I? But I'm multitasking. It makes life difficult. So we could do it for 100 straight up and then not charge you any shipping, which normally, of course, if you'd gotten it through eBay, would have had shipping and stuff involved as well. But if you wanted all 3 of them, 100 straight up, John, if you want to do that. So if you would have first option if you want all 3, because again, quantity is always going to have first option. If you don't want all three, then at the moment we have an offer for the Marlins. Oh, wait a minute. One of them sold, and one of them got paid in the meantime, John. I just refreshed it. Hang on a second. The Brewers are gone now. So then we'd be looking at 65 for the Reds and the Marlins. If you're still good with that, John, then we will make those two teams yours. Looks like the Brewers got paid while we were chatting about it here. So, John, just give me the heads up if that works for you. And if it does, I'm going to give you my PayPal email address and let you shoot over PayPal while I do some stuff on my side to close it out on eBay and update the spreadsheet and all that. I just want to make sure that you are good with it since there's just the two teams now instead of the third. So as soon as you give me a high five there in chat and let me know, then we'll move on down the road here. Okay, so no, he doesn't want them now that the Brewers is gone. Okay, so we are back to needing to find a home for the Reds and the Marlins. So 46 Beans, you want the Marlins. That leaves us with the Cincinnati Reds. So who wants the Cincinnati Reds? Anybody? Need to find a home for them, please. Somebody throw out a number if you are interested in the Reds. Something at least maybe somewhat close to what they sold for. Because 46 Beans is going to take the Marlins. Yeah, sorry about that, John. That the Brewers ended up. That must have been the team you wanted then, and they ended up getting paid. So sorry about that. And it sounds like you don't like the other two. So can't blame you there. All right, Josh has thrown out an offer for the Reds at 25. Whew, that is quite a bit below what they sold for. And 46 Beans is still interested in the Marlins, I assume. I tell you what, Josh, if you'll do 30 on the Reds, we'll call it a day and get this done. If you can do 30 on it and 46 Beans takes the Marlins at 25, then we can call this a day, get it squared away, and move on down the line here. So I'm just 46 Beans. If you can also weigh in again and just let me know that you're still here and you're still good with the Marlins at 25. And Josh says he's good with the Reds at 30, so great. We know the Reds are done. Hopefully 46 is still here for the Marlins, and then we can keep on trucking here. And if I can type in the proper name there we go. All right, so Josh, if you want to go ahead and send over the 30 for the Reds to that email address that I just typed in, if you can log into PayPal and do that, please. I'm going to get that closed out on eBay, and then that is going to leave us with the Marlins if 46 Beans is still here and still wants them, and if not, then I'm still going to need to find a home for the Marlins. So meanwhile, I'm going to get this squared away here on eBay and get the spreadsheet updated. And maybe 46 Beans is not still here. So somebody throw out an offer on the Marlins, please. We need to find a home for them now as well, it seems. Meanwhile, give me a second to get the spreadsheet updated here. And that's going to be the Reds. And that much is done. Almost. All right, so T-Man, you'll offer 20 for the Marlins. Fine, good, done. I'm not going to mess around with it all night. So, T-Man, you got it. They're yours. And T-Man, I think you remember how it works, but I think you if you scroll up there in chat, you'll see my PayPal email in there. And if you'll just shoot that over to me, please, sir. I'm getting it all updated on the spreadsheet and closed out on eBay here. And we are just about ready to go. All right. Go back here. And okay. So while you guys are finishing up there on PayPal, I'm going to go ahead and get us back to business spreadsheet wise. For those of you who have come in after the fact, we went over this a little bit earlier. We'll go over it again real quickly. Saturday is the anticipated shipping date, plus or minus a day. I'm going to try to get it out sooner, but it may very well be Saturday before it goes out the door, but I'm going to try to get it done faster. And of course, there's always a possibility it goes later than Saturday if something unexpected happens. As it stands right now, I think Saturday works. Every team is going to pull cards. All the cards ship, so no need for any kind of consolation cards in this particular break. This is going to be a 4-box break. It's a half case. It is the start of a new case of 2020 Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball. And of course, it ended tonight on eBay the same night we are breaking it, which is Tuesday night, the 1st of September, believe it or not. And one of my friends has a birthday today, so yeah. And well, oh, good grief, my mouse is going crazy. Now you can see your team names are on one side, the eBay user ID of each winning bidder across from their team on the opposite side, with 2 exceptions. The Reds and the Marlins, of course, both sold after the fact because the original winning bidder did not pay for them, so that's why that looks a little different. Now, the next little piece of business here, you're going to see that your background gets a little blurry. That is intentional. I don't want you to worry about that. It will actually allow us to see the cards up a little more closely than we might otherwise be able to, and without all that stupid zooming in and out, which we all hate, right? Well, at least I do. And since I'm the one that's running the camera, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, let's go ahead and get all these out. Here's how it works. When we're only breaking part of a case and it's the start of a new case, I take all of the boxes out and then I number them, and then I use random.org to help us determine which ones are opened now and which ones will be opened later. Oh, if I can actually get them out of the case, that would be immensely helpful. Well, actually, we don't even have to. There's not too many. We don't even have to number them tonight. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the odd numbers cross the top, even numbers cross the bottom. There are our 8 boxes, and we are going to buzz ourselves into random.org. That is not the right screen. That is the right screen. So random works like this. Anytime we do random, when we have 10 or fewer items in a list, we do random 3 different times, and only the 3rd random counts. We have 10 or more, we only do it once. In this case, I should have said 9 or fewer. So it's 10 or more once, 9 or fewer 3 times. Obviously, we've got fewer than 9 items in our list here, so we will actually be running random a total of 3 times. So ignore the first one, you ignore the second one. Here comes our 3rd and final 3 times, our date and time stamp, and it is giving us boxes 5, 4, 3, and 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6, what we're going to be opening. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's, well, that's really easy. 3, 4, 5, 6, yay. Couldn't have done that any easier. Let's get the other 4 out of the way, and then we'll be underway. Yeah, random made my life easy on that one. They were all stacked right there together. Love it. T-Man and Josh says they are done and done. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And, okay, Josh, cool. That is your eBay username, sounds like. So perfect. Thank you for that. 5 Chrome autograph cards per box. That's what we're looking for. We will also find some numbered cards, parallels, inserts, etc. As we go through the first box, we'll go a little bit slower and talk a little bit about what we see. And then in subsequent boxes, we'll just go a little bit faster through the stuff that is, you know, not numbered and that sort of thing. Josh says, so I can ship the Astros and the Reds together. Awesome. You got it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We will definitely do that for you. So, T-Man, you need the Diamondbacks, Braves, Red Sox, Padres, and Marlins mojo. All right, you got it. Let's do it. And Joshua's here too. Hi, Joshua. That's different than Josh from a minute ago. This is a Joshua. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep that straight. You never know with me how I'm going to do something, but I'll do my best. Okay, so our base cards, we're just going to hit those at a pretty good little clip most of the way through tonight. Future stars, we will see this particular insert quite often. It is a refractor, but it is not numbered. And that's going to be the case with most of them. They will be refractors and probably not numbered. Occasionally, we might find one that is numbered. If we do, I'll point it out to you. If it's not, you can expect me to just kind of keep on going. And our die cuts, again, another set that the entire set refracts, and then for the most part won't be numbered. There are the possibilities of pulling some of those numbered. If we do, I'll red flag it to you. And of course, then we're going to have base refractors that are just in there. It's just the base card with the refractor parallel. Then we'll have the anniversary set that also refractors and also unnumbered. So generally, as I come across those, I'm not going to stop on them every time either. I may call out a player name or a team name, or you may just see them keep right on trucking through there, but that's just to give you an idea of what's what. Obviously, when something is numbered, that's another matter, and we will stop and talk about that. Our first autograph hit here tonight, and it is heading to the Padres, and that is Michael Baez, autograph number 1 out tonight for San Diego. Jay Allen is here. Jay Allen, I haven't seen you in forever, man. It feels like I haven't seen you in weeks. How are you? How you been? We'll have to find your Phillies for you tonight. And 46 Beans needs some Rangers luck and some Solak in particular. All right. There's Cabrera and the Giants. So we will work on that as well. Try to find you some good luck there. Somebody is stuck to the back. I feel it. There's another Future Stars. You know, we're flipping them right now because we've only seen a couple, and I'm just demonstrating to you that I was telling you the truth when I said they're not numbered. And if they are, I'll let you know. But just to establish that out of these first few packs, we're going a little slower than we will be going forward. Padres and the Angels. Man, these are really all trying to stick together tonight, even the base. It's kind of crazy. They're in like big chunks and they don't want to let go. That's unusual. Freshman Flash, again, insert, refractor, all of them numbered, mostly not. The Angels and the Giants, and a bunch more cards that are stuck together for some unknown reason. What is going on with that? We've opened this quite a bit already this year, and I haven't had, I mean, yes, we've had some that want to stick together, but not in these big chunks like they are tonight. Very strange. I don't know. We'll see. All right. T-Man says there's good karma in the room tonight. He says positive. I paraphrased it and called it good. Trying to loosen those up as I take them out of the pack. And you are looking for big hits tonight. I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's find some monsters in here tonight. Well, there's a Ranger, so that takes care of 46 Beans needing a mojo request. We got that one answered pretty early on here. And that is Emmanuel Clase to $4.99, and I think somehow I have the wrong size sleeves mixed in. So give me a second here. I'm gonna open a different pack because I think those are thick card sleeves, and that's way too much room in there for that guy to be moving around. Yeah, that fits much better. Wonder if this was the same. Probably. Let's just go ahead and fix them both while we're at it. That's a little better. Not quite so much room to move around there. The Nationals and the Oakland A's. So, Jay Allen, what have you been up to, man? Have you done anything fun? Have you gotten caught up on your rest? The Dodgers and Kyle Garlick. Autograph number 3 out of box number 1. Got Rays and Phillies. Man alive, this is... I mean, they are really not wanting to come apart. They're in these clumps. I don't know what the deal is. The Mets and Alonso. Here is one of our black and white parallels, also known as a negative parallel. It's Dylan Cease for the White Sox. We've got the Cubbies and the Braves with a couple of refractors. And a lot more stuff in here. A future star, Mike Yastrzemski, a Dustin May freshman flash. There's the Braves and the Padres. Man, the Padres went crazy at the trade deadline, didn't they? I mean, that was wild, wasn't it? They made everybody else kind of like, not everybody sat quietly, of course. There are obviously other teams that made trades, but nobody went to town like San Diego did. Of course, Clevenger, the big piece out of that trade, I think. Even my little Cincinnati Reds picked up a closer. We should have picked up about 10 closers because we may as well have none. But anyway, we picked up one. Hershey Bradley. Dominic the Alonso, I think, was just a refractor. Or I don't think it was anything more than that I remember. It says Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. And then we've got the Yankees and Orioles. Freshman flash for the Cubs, and then Cubs and Mets with inserts or parallels, as the case may be. One of each, actually, I think it was. Colorado Rockies, the Giants, and the Red Sox. One more pack left to look at out of box number 1 here. And we get our first color of the night. It's going to the Astros. Your Quiddy. I never say his name right, but anyway, it is numbered to 150, and that is a nice blue wave parallel autograph for the Houston Astros. And then there's an Aquino and a Bichette refractor for Reds and Blue Jays, respectively. Jay Allen, you said you've been taking a break and you can't stay tonight. Oh, you got to go to the doctor in the morning. All right. Well, it was good to see you anyway. It was nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, so nice to have you back, and I hope everything turns out well tomorrow at the doctor. He says same old, no fun. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel too. Although I do have some fun because I like doing the breaks, but other than that, I mean, everything around here is pretty boring because, like, what? We can't go anywhere. We can't do anything. Not really. So it's kind of status quo most of the time, I guess. Matthew says he's seen lots of Soto, but he needs a special one. All right, let's try to find you an extra special Juan Soto of some sort. We'll work on that. There is Tatis, and here is a die-cut Babe Ruth for the Yankees. And these die cuts are not always eager to go into a sleeve. Eventually they do, but it likes to go right up in the middle of that little X. The Yankees and the White Sox, it was a nice little Robert insert. Anniversary parallel. Freshman flash for the Reds. There's Cardinals and the Orioles. And we continue to have a lot of stuff trying to stick together, although not quite as drastically as it was out of the first box, it doesn't seem. There's another one for the Texas Rangers. You get Brock Burke this time, and it is the refractor parallel, meaning it is numbered to 499. Got Cubs and Brewers that went by just then. Brett says, Kyle Lewis is hot right now. I'm catching up on chat. Yes, he is. He is very hot right now. So it is a good time to pull his card. He comes out with some regularity this year, but you are dead on that it's always best to, if you're looking to resell, you always want them to be playing well when you're reselling. That's for sure. When they're young, especially. One for the Cubbies, that is a blue parallel Alzolay. It is numbered to 150 for the Chicago Cubs. Then we've got Rockies and Royals went through there. And here is a Diamondback autograph. And this is Alex Young on a base auto for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got Royals and Marlins inserts or parallels. Austin Riley for the Braves, Sheldon Noose for the A's, Dustin May the Dodgers, and Chang for the Indians. Brett says, take good care of him for you. I'll take good care of him, not to worry. We'll get him to you in good order for sure. For sure, for sure. Jay Allen, you almost have the Hoskins autograph rainbow from Optic, and that's what you've been working on lately. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I think I might still have a little bit of Optic hanging around, but I'm really not 100% sure. I did sell out some of that by the sealed case not too long ago, within the last couple weeks. Blue Jays, and Pirates. But I also think I might have kept a little bit of it, but truthfully, there's so much stuff right now down there, I don't know. The Twins and the Brewers. The Brewers have the Blue Wave parallel. It's Lorenzo Cain, and it is numbered to 75. And that's the first color we've seen that hasn't been an autograph tonight. Diamondbacks and Cubs. And yeah, they are just wanting to stick together more than I prefer here. But anyway, the Tampa Bay Rays. And this is Colin. I'm going to go with Poche, and that may not be how you pronounce it, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The Indians and the Mets. Hey, what did y'all think about Deivi Garcia the other day? Right? Yeah, so he's going to be as good as advertised. That certainly, I would imagine, gave a little boost to his cards as well. That was a nice opening, a nice debut for him, I should say, with the Yankees. Here's a nice little Robert coming out for the White Sox. That is the Green Wave parallel, and it is numbered to 99 for Chicago. Robert continues to play well. You have Twins and Astros refractors. Chris Paddock, and here is an A-Rod as a Texas Ranger. And it is, of course, another die cut, so it's got a mind of its own in regard to getting it in the sleeve, but it goes in eventually. Brewers and Blue Jays. Another Bo Bichette refractor that was on an anniversary parallel. The Astros, Rogelio Armenteros with an autograph, base autograph for Houston. And we've got the Marlins and the Dodgers. Finishing up box number 2. So that puts us right at the halfway point. We've opened 2. We've got 2 left. And that one feels like, I don't know, weird right there at the top. Like it's extra puffy on the top. I know that didn't sound, I know that sounds stupid, but it feels like it's overpacked in relation to all the others. I don't know, because this pack feels thicker. Oh, but it's not. It's because it's all that crazy stuck together stuff again. And so it was setting all weird. See? What's going on with that? Like half the packs are all stuck and clumped together in there, and the other half are normal. Something very strange going on with this particular case. I mean, they look fine, obviously, once you get them out of the pack, but they are definitely all stuck together in there. Strange. Brett says, can we sleeve all the Lewis rookies? Whew, all right, send me a message on eBay to remind me of that, please. I normally wouldn't sleeve anything that isn't at least a numbered card or a refractor or something like that. But if you send me a message on eBay and remind me, I'll do that after when I do the sort. I mean, obviously, we're not going to go all the way back through looking for them all right now, but I can do it when I do the sort. So, all right. So we are next looking at the Orioles and a die cut for Sandy Koufax and the Dodgers. And we've got an Arizona Diamondback. There's another Kyle Lewis for the Mariners stuck to somebody. And that's on the anniversary parallel. And of course, you know, that you don't have to remind me on that one because it's a refractor, so it's already set aside. But just drop me a note that tells me you want your base card sleeved. And that way I can print it out and do it as we sort through. Your Quiddy again. You know I butcher that name every time. That is for the Astros. There is a Yelich and a Yelich. Huh, how about that? Back-to-back Yelich refractors. Both Brewers, of course. There's a freshman Flash Luzardo for the A's. There's Soler for the Royals. The Yankees have one, and then we're looking at nothing but base through the rest of that. Weepier Giraffe, you can't see half the cards. I mean, if you're having trouble with it, you can always, I have heard people sometimes when they're using the app, it just gets blurry and they don't really know why. But I have also been told that if you close and reopen the app, that will fix it. So you might try that and see what happens. It says Sean Murphy for the Oakland A's. It is numbered to 250. That is the purple parallel. And you've got Padres and Angels with refractors. And here are the Orioles with an autograph. That is headed to Baltimore, and it is Tom Eshelman, base autograph going to Baltimore. And you've got the Angels, and there's another Yelich for the Brewers. There's a Robles for the Nats, and then we've got another die cut here for the Babe, which is, of course, the Yankees once again. I believe that's a bookend. Pretty sure we already saw one of those earlier. Reds and Braves. And let's get our next little stack rolling here. Oh, Aaron, was that Robert yours? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that's, I mean, he's hot right now. And it wasn't that long ago. His autographs were selling next to nothing. And I remember talking to somebody last year who was really buying more as kind of an investment strategy, basically. He was looking for prospects that he could buy at a decent price and hang on to and have them be worth a little money somewhere down the road and then give them to his grandkids. And I remember telling him at that time Robert's autographs were selling for like a couple bucks a piece. And I was like, yeah, I think you should go buy that guy. So hopefully he did. And I should have listened to myself and bought a bunch, but I didn't. There is a Bryce Harper. That is the gold parallel. It's numbered to 50. It's going to Philadelphia. Blue Jays, and the A's. And then, of course, a big bunch of base and another autograph for Houston. That is Abraham Toro for the Houston Astros. An Oakland A's refractor there with Ramon Laureano. And that's followed by a Castillo refractor for the Reds. Freshman Flash Robert. And there's the Tampa Bay Rays with Glasnow. There's a Diamondback, Christian Walker. Three more packs out of box number 3. Jay Allen says he's out of here. All right, well, good night to you too, Jay Allen. Glad to see you. Yeah, I know those Roberts are definitely any of the parallels for Robert and the Hot Guys. We for sure know those are worth a few little dollars here and there. So again, just because we're not stopping to sleeve everything as we go live doesn't mean that things will not be sleeved that are refractors or numbered cards we do live. You know, again, there's tons of refractors. So if you did every one of them live, we'd be here half our lives. That was the Brewers, the Astros, the Reds, and the Giants. But not to worry, I've got a good handle on who our hot players are, and of course everything will get to you in good shape. That is Brock Burke and the Texas Rangers with an autograph. And you've got the Cubs and the Twins going by. There is Carter Kieboom for the Nats, and here's the Cubs with a black and white negative parallel. That is John Lester. You've got the Twins and the Cincinnati Reds. Wraps up box number 3. T-Man needs a Zach Gallen autograph. All right, let's try to work on that for you then. Josh liked the Harper. All right. And he says Toro has an awful autograph. Yeah, it's not great, is it? It's just that weird little kind of squiggly looking thing. It's, yeah, leaves a bit to be desired. But I tell you, as a whole, baseball autographs are still look better than most of the footballs. The football rookies are just terrible these days. They just sign an initial or, you know, an initial and a line or something like that. The football autographs been getting worse and worse for years. Dodgers, there is an Ichiro die cut for the Mariners. And then we've got the Orioles and the Brewers. Freshman Flash A.J. Puck. There's one for the Pirates and one for the Astros for refractors. There's a Future Stars for the Pirates and a die cut for the Rangers with Nolan Ryan. Here come Cubbies and the Braves. I forgot to say Last Box Mojo, didn't I? I just realized that. But it is Last Box Mojo, so let's hope that we can pull something awesome out of here. We're going to try. All right, so Logan Allen for the Cleveland Indians. That is a base autograph here out of the last box. There's the Braves and the Dodgers. And a few more base cards wrap up that little section. Just try to find the ones that are stuck together and move them around a little bit when they come out of the pack. Makes it a little easier. But it's strange because you would think the whole case or like every pack would be that way. But it's not. That's very sporadic. It's really weird. Whatever's going on in here with that tonight. You knew we were not going to get out of here without hitting at least one Oakland A because they are very, very prominent this year in every break. And that one is Jesus Luzardo autograph for Oakland. You've got Padres and the Reds. I'm going to set that aside for a minute. It's one of our other autographs, but we're going to come back to it in a second. The Cubs and Garcia, that's numbered to 299, a purple parallel. And there's a Juan Soto for the Nats. There's Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Laureano for the A's. There's a Brendan McKay for the Rays. There's the Rays and Brandon Lowe. The Yankees and Gleyber Torres. All right, now our little autograph. It is the Tigers and Jake Rogers with a base autograph for Detroit. And we've got Angels and Giants refractors. And we have got ourselves 4 packs left to look through. Ooh, what's that? That's interesting. That's a little piece of, I don't know, it's like a little piece of cardboard must have come out of one of the packs, and then I dropped it and it went somewhere under the fold in there. So this will be fishing that out later. We did get you something for the Tigers Leap Year Giraffe. We did get you one at least with the Jake Rogers. Yeah, Tigers actually have been another team that they've come, you know, in a lot of years, Tigers are kind of hit or miss, but this year they have been coming out fairly regularly. All right, we have a purple parallel. That is Jalen Davis. It's headed to San Francisco and the Giants, and it's numbered to 250. The Marlins and the Astros. Ooh, there we go. Got a little relic here. And it is a green parallel, Buster Posey for the Giants, and a game-used memorabilia relic. And it is numbered, I need a different sleeve for this, and it is numbered to 99, being that it is the green parallel. So there you go, Giants. Nice little Buster Posey to kick things off tonight out of the last box. That is White Sox. There's a Miggy for the Tigers. There's the Giants with Mike Yastrzemski, all either inserts or parallels. Ooh, I see some gold coming. That's Biggio for the Blue Jays, and we've got a gold, hey, for the Tigers. There you go, Gold Wave Victor Reyes, numbered to 50. So there you go. That helps out your Detroit Tigers a bit. Blue Jays and Tampa Bay Rays. Texas Rangers pulling another one. Rangers had a sneaky good night, didn't they? It's Joe Palumbo with a base autograph. Then I've got the Cubs and the Phillies refractors. All right, so that is the break. We are going to do a little recapping, though. We recap usually our die cuts because I've already set them aside, given that I've got to sleeve them as I go so that those little weirdo edges don't get caught on anything. And then we'll do our numbered cards, our autographs, etc. Okay, so to recap our die cuts, you've got the Rangers, Mariners, Yankees, Dodgers, Rangers, Yankees, Angels, and the A's. None of them were numbered, but those are our little stack of die cuts. We had a pair of black and white, also known as negative parallels. They're not numbered, but they don't come out as frequently. That one, John Lester for the Cubbies, and then we had a nice little Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Numbered that don't have autographs or relics attached. Victor Reyes, Gold Wave to 50. Detroit. That is the purple parallel to 299, Garcia and the Cubs. There is a gold parallel for the Phillies, Bryce Harper to 50. There's that nice little green Robert, numbered to 99, Green Wave to be specific, for the White Sox. And then we have a blue wave, Lorenzo Cain to 75 for the Milwaukee Brewers. We had a relic. Those don't come out very often. It's kind of unusual to get one, so that's a nice little hit. And it is Buster Posey to 99, green parallel, San Francisco Giants. Base autograph, Palumbo, the Rangers. The purple parallel, Jalen Davis, numbered to 250 for the Giants. Base auto, Jake Rogers, Tigers. Base for the A's, Lazardo Inc. Base auto for the Indians, Logan Allen. How about just assume they're base autographs unless I tell you otherwise, then I'll have to say base auto every time. There's Brock Burke for the Rangers. That would have been the easier way to do it, right? Abraham Toro for the Astros. Then you've got the Baltimore Orioles with Tom Eshelman. The A's and Sean Murphy. That is a purple parallel to 250 for Oakland. There's another one for the Astros, or Quiddy. Here is another one for the Astros, Rogelio Armenteros. For the Tampa Bay Rays, Colin, I'm going with Poche, although that may not be how you pronounce it. For the Diamondbacks, it is Alex Young. It's a blue parallel for the Cubbies, Adbert Alzolay to 150. For the Texas Rangers, a Brock Burke refractor parallel to 499. The Astros with another Urquidy. This one is blue parallel to 150, blue wave to be specific it was. There is a base Kyle Lewis autograph for the Mariners. For the Dodgers, Kyle Garlick. For the Padres, it is Michael Baez. And then we have another refractor parallel for the Rangers with Emmanuel Classy, and is numbered to 499. All right, so there we go. We have got that all wrapped up. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to put up all the pertinent info about shipping, etc., and we'll take one more look at what's coming up in the days ahead. If you missed any of that earlier, 411 is coming at you right now. So I am anticipating getting this stuff shipped approximately Saturday. As always, that is plus or minus a day. So if the week goes really well, maybe it goes out a little early, the week goes off the rails, or things take longer to sort than I anticipate, could go a day later. But generally speaking, I'm hoping it will be Saturday. Everybody pulled cards in here, all the cards shipped, so we do not have any need for consolation cards in this break tonight. Every team's going to get a package of cards. As far as the days ahead, tomorrow night, it's going to be a long break tomorrow, I expect. We've got 3 new releases. We're going to dive into all 3 of them. It's Immaculate Collegiate Football 3-box break, which is a hair over a half case. It's a 5-box case. I know, weird, right? That they did an odd lot, but that's how they do it. And then we're going to do 8-box half case of Stadium Club Baseball, which has a lot of base cards in it. And then we're going to do a 6-box third case of Donruss Football, and that has a lot of cards in it, right? Yeah. So it's probably going to take us close to 3 hours to do all that, I imagine. And those are all loose boxes from shared cases, FYI. It tells you that in the description too, always, of course. On Thursday night, we're going to do a half case of Panini Black Football. Those, again, loose boxes. On Friday night, another half case of Stadium Club, also loose boxes. Both Saturday and Sunday will be off nights. And, of course, Monday will be Labor Day, so I don't know what we'll do about Monday. We might break and we might not. I'll decide. I guess I'll have to decide that tomorrow, won't I? But I guess that is it for tonight. Got us all squared away. So once again, thank you for being here. I always appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I hope you come and see me tomorrow. I'm going to need a lot of company. It's going to be a long break. But if I don't see you then, I hope I will see you sometime soon. In the meantime, stay safe, happy, and healthy. And we will be back at it